Hello, this is the first part of Lab4 solution. In general, it starts by defining three global variables that will be used in this part. Do connect function used to connect the ESP32 to local Wi-Fi and obtain the IP address of local Wi-Fi. Send to server function used to generate request data. And then open a circuit, connect to the online cloud server, ThinkSpeak. And then send the request data to the online cloud server. The client will also receive a response from the cloud server, and eventually the client ESP32 will close the socket by the end of receiving the response. Callback method is a callback function used for the timer callback. In this callback, ESP32 will obtain temperature sensor reading and hall sensor reading from the temperature sensor and hall sensor on the ESP32 board. And the temperature sensor reading and hall sensor reading will be sent to the server using the send to server function. And then I run the do connect function to connect the ESP32 to the local Wi-Fi and set up a timer and to trigger the callback function for every 30 seconds. And the following is a demo. So I click run, and for sure we'll see the update of the temperature sensor reading and hall sensor reading. This is the second portion of the Lab4 solution. In general, I start by defining several global variables and then initialize them with some initial value. And then this is the web page function provided by the original ESP server file. This is the do connect function used to connect the ESP32 to local Wi-Fi, and then display the IP address of the Wi-Fi. And then I configure the red LED on ESP32 board as an output, and then initialize it as an off state. And then connect to the ESP32 to the local Wi-Fi. Once connected, output the IP address of the local Wi-Fi. Then I configure ESP32 as a server and bound it to the Wi-Fi IP and start to listen to potential requests from the client. In this while loop, the server continuously detect potential requests from the client. Once a connection request identified and accepted, a connection socket will be created, and then the requested data will be analyzed and decoded and analyzed. If the LED toggling operation was included in the request data, the ESP32 will toggle the red LED accordingly and then update the red LED state variable value. After that, the ESP32 server will also read the temperature sensor reading and hall sensor reading. All these updates will be used to update the web page. Also, the ESP32 will generate a response and encode it and then send it to the client. After sending the response, the connection socket is closed. And the following, I will try to create a demo for this solution. Basically, I just hit running. And then so you see the web page is showing up. When I click LED on, the red LED is on. When I click off, the red LED on the ESP32 is off. And the state of the temperature, Hall sensor reading, and also the red LED current state are updated.